This week on Undercover Boss. The founder and CEO of one of the fastest growing fitness chains in the United States.
No one will work for me or Retro Fitness unless they love it and love me.
Goes undercover as a reality show contestant looking to start his own gym.
You must be my contestant.
I am.
All right, well, nice to meet you.
My name's Barry.
No, you're gonna do it the way I told you.
The way you told me, okay.
You gotta wipe it down. Good.
By working in the field, this boss finds it difficult not to sweat the small stuff.
It's not a cost-effective way to do this. There's so much waste here. Oh boy, this is killing me. This is killing me softly.
And big problems surface when one employee crosses the line.
Members, they're literally stupid. They don't know anything. With some people, I just want to punch them in the face sometimes.
What will happen when he comes face to face with his worst nightmare?
How many times do I have to tell you? Don't with me, dude.
The Retro Fitness CEO inside of me really wants to fix this right now.
Just wait, baby. Just wait.
Find out next on Undercover Boss. Headquartered in New Jersey, Retro Fitness provides gym memberships to more than 300,000 members, scoring revenues of more than $100 million a year.
What's happened, Steph?
Overseeing the 1,200 employees that keep this gym empire fit is one man.
I'm Eric Casaburi. I'm the founder and CEO of Retro Fitness. Retro Fitness started out of frustration. I was operating gyms in the fitness industry, and I just felt that there was a niche that wasn't being filled. And I just was truly passionate that there was a way to offer a high-end fitness experience associated with a really good price.
20 reps.
We've got personal training, a movie theater, tanning, we have a Q Spa. When I started doing $19.99 memberships, people, really liked us. When the recession hit, we essentially became rock stars almost overnight. We opened 15 clubs in our first year, and then we did like 26 the next year. Today, Retro Fitness has over 90 gyms with 300,000 plus members, and we employ more than 1,200 people. It was a very effective business model that we launched at the right time. So I was born in Staten Island, New York. Roman Catholic, we're Italian family, church every Sunday. My family was all blue collar, and I literally mean blue collar because they're all cops and firemen. All my uncles, my father. So when we were growing up, you had to make a penny go really far. You had to turn it into a dime. As a kid, mom was at every sporting event, and dad was working. That's what it was. Dad's at work. So I was a mama's boy. When I was 11 turning 12, that's when my mother was diagnosed with melanoma. It would come and it would go, it would come and it would go, but then toward the end, when it came back, it came back. And I remember my dad came in and my brother followed behind him, and he sat us both in the bed. And in one sentence, he said, "Mommy's gone." And I was like, like my world just totally changed. It was, the life as I knew it was done. I was like dumbfounded, totally, because I didn't think it would ever happen. I didn't think those words would ever come out of his mouth or anyone's mouth. I was like, wow. I miss her every day. Most people that at that time that were diagnosed with melanoma skin cancer had a 3-year lifespan. And she actually had a 6-year span. She never said no, and she was always willing to continue to fight. And I think I grabbed the DNA part from her of there's no finish line, you fight till the end. I think I'm motivated by winning. I got my first personal training certification in high school. And I gradually, went through all of the ranks in a gym and then went to college. The greatest thing that I took home from college was my wife. I didn't take home a degree, but I got Kim, so that was a win. When I'm hooked on doing something or setting a goal, there's nothing that I won't do or try. There's just nothing I won't do. Here's my opinion. It can be done. Okay, so let's get it done. There's no doubt about it. I am definitely not your typical CEO. We tell people right away, even when we interview them for a position here, the corporate culture here is unique. I want you guys to see the new technology. The engine runs only at one speed, and it's very high. And if you can't keep up, then don't take the position. No one will work for me or Retro Fitness unless they love it and love me. Life is entirely too short to not do something you absolutely love. My life today is it's pretty awesome. All right, let's see what you got. Oh yeah! I'm married. I've got 4 absolutely outstanding children, and they're all awesome. I mean, they're just really great kids. They're super well-rounded. Yeah! I think the hardest thing for me going undercover, probably gonna be being away from my family for so long. Wow. I think one of the main reasons I want to go undercover is because we're at a critical point in Retro Fitness. Is this gonna mess with my real hair?
Oh, no, nothing is gonna happen to really here.
We're heading in on 100 gyms. And when we get to 250 or 500, anything that could be going wrong in the system at that level is much harder to get your arms around than it would be today. I'm a little nervous about going undercover, but I've got this great disguise. I've transformed into Barry Ghosh, a down-on-his-luck guy competing on a reality show to win his own gym.
Where your mom and dad think you made it.
What's up?
I didn't know that. I didn't even know it was you. Oh, I didn't even know it was you.
Daddy's going undercover.
And you're gonna look like that.
Who is this guy? Do you know him?
Let's grab the bags and get to the door. I'm extremely concerned about my brand. I love my brand. I'm passionate about my brand. And I want what's best for my brand.
Hi, guys.
I also know that there's things that happen at the micromanagement level that I don't get to see every day anymore. I'm concerned that it might not meet my expectations and how I'm going to handle that.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Today I'm working at the Retro Fitness in Easton, Pennsylvania, and I'll be working in sales.
Hello. How are you?
This is one of the jobs where I'm more concerned that I might overachieve than underachieve, because I always want to sign up every single member that comes close to Retro Fitness. Unfortunately, I have to dumb it down. I don't know how, I may fail at that. I'm not gonna lie. Hello?
Welcome to Retro. How are you?
I'm looking for Megan.
You found her.
Wow.
You must be my contestant, right?
I am.
All right, well, nice to meet you.
My name's Barry.
We're gonna have you come around and I'm gonna tell you all the cool stuff that we have going up here, okay? When Barry first walked in, I noticed that his hair is a little disheveled and doesn't look like he did it this morning. I think Barry needs to clean up a little bit and put some gel or hairspray in his hair, make sure that he looks presentable. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, are you opening a gym or how's that work?
In this contest thing, and it's like, gotta learn a lot of information, because at the end of this, bye-bye, have a good day. It's the end of the gig, we gotta win the show. That's the idea.
Absolutely. So, right here is my favorite little handy-dandy microphone.
What do we do with that sucker?
You talk to the members over the intercom.
That's powerful.
I'll talk about our sales up here. Like say, hey
Right.
guys, we have $12 t-shirts or a $10 t-shirt. Come up here and get one.
You're telling the members all the things they need to know.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna have you make an announcement. Let me tell you what to say. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna be anointed with the microphone.
So what you're gonna say is, hey, from now until 7 o'clock, all shakes are gonna be $1 off. So come up here and get your protein. Can you say it to me real quick?
Okay. Attention Retro members, from now until 7 p.m., we're gonna be giving $1 off our Retro blends.
We can just say protein shakes.
Protein
They
shakes?
know. Yeah,
They know?
got the
They
vibe.
got it?
Yeah,
All right.
they don't call them retro
Just
blends.
wondering if we should use the word Retro blends, but okay.
I mean, you can, but I mean, usually I just, say all of our protein shakes.
I personally wrote some of the scripts that we use on the microphones. I just think sometimes if some of the women, they might not think a protein shake is for them. Part of me trying to dumb it down, it's not working. I'm pulling on that e-brake hard and nothing's happening. We're just cruising along at 90. And they might think like a dude wants a protein shake, but a woman might say, hey, a retro blend or a smoothie. I don't know, maybe that would sound.
Yeah, you're
I'm just throwing
absolutely right.
stuff out
You're teaching
there.
me
I got
now.
a contest to win. I got a contest
You
to
do
win
have a
here.
contest to
I'm
win.
not
We're
gonna
definitely
lie.
gonna win that. maybe Barry did his homework before he came in. I was wondering about that because I thought I was teaching him. You're the master already. You've got this. So flick that up and go for it.
Attention, retro members. From now until 7 p.m., there's $1 off the Retro Blend Smoothie Bar. That's right, $1 off. Come get your protein bar.
Yay! It was so good!
High five for that. Yeah, I guess I should have waited to tell her all that. I couldn't, though, because it's not really just a protein shake. It is so much more.
Oh my gosh, you're a pro already. Why am I teaching you?
This is great. I don't know if Megan's going to go home scratching her head saying, who the hell is this Barry guy think he is? Or if she's going to go home and say, yeah, that guy Barry had a couple of good ideas. All right, what do we got? What's next? I'm ready.
What's next? All right, we're going to do something really cool.
What are we gonna
I'm
do?
going to teach you how to give tours.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right, so
Okay.
we're going to try to close this deal, okay? Sound good?
Do we bring this?
Huh?
This doesn't
No,
come.
you leave
This
that
is-
right there,
we'll
okay?
leave that baby there, even though that's
Hi,
probably
how are
be useful.
you?
Good, how are you?
What's your name?
Chrissy.
Chrissy. Have you ever visited us before?
No, we were just kind of wanting to check it out because it's close.
I think Megan's got a lot of energy. She loves to talk, she's bubbly, she's outgoing, but I've been looking forward to seeing how she actually does on a tour.
So first, we're gonna start over here. We do have a lot of cardio equipment. Treadmills down here, and also if you like your own personal space, which I'm like that, I usually go up to the top. We have a long line of treadmills. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And in here, you can come in here and do stretches. We also have a lot of kettlebells here.
Part of the challenge with so much energy like Megan does,
Do you want to do a tire flipping?
No.
you get so caught up in wanting to talk to the member.
If you were wanting to do like maybe a yoga class.
She loves retro so much, she just wants to keep telling people about it. The challenge is when you want someone to join our gyms,
Come in here. And
this is gonna be tough. We need to really listen more so than we want to be talking.
So I'm glad that you came here and visited us. Are you thinking about joining with us?
I think that we would consider it, but my fiance is out of town on business, so I would like to bring him. Then we can make the decision.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Would that be cool?
Yeah.
It is so difficult for me to not interject into the sales process when it's happening right in front of me.
Yeah, let me get you guys a business card and a flyers, and I'll be
Okay.
right back with you, okay?
All right, cool, thanks.
Oh, we could close this one. This is killing me. This is killing me softly. This is killing me. This is killing me softly.
Are you thinking about joining with us?
Like I said, yeah, we would, but you know, I have to wait till he gets back to
Okay.
make that decision, really.
Well, we hope to hear from you soon, and we're
Yeah,
happy that
definitely.
you're interested in joining our gym.
It is so difficult for me to not interject into the sales process when it's happening right in front of me that it's physically painful.
Tell your fiance to hurry back.
Okay, yeah,
Come back and join us.
I have to pick him up at the airport tonight, so.
All right.
I think like my blood pressure probably just spikes. I start to sweat, and I gotta speak. You know what they say, the couples that train together stay together.
Yep.
So he lands when? He lands tonight?
Tonight, yeah,
Okay.
9:30.
Maybe what you guys could do is you come and have a morning workout together, get you both here. I think if you do that, two of you coming together, hanging out, sharing a smoothie, what could be better?
How perfect,
right?
yeah.
Let's make a nice appointment to get them in here tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be great. I mean, why wait?
To be honest, I was a little frustrated when Barry spoke up.
So we could do a free workout tomorrow and then.
Yeah.
Megan's all about giving away the free stuff.
I feel like if Barry were to train someone for his future business, he would just cross as bossy. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I'll be here.
Okay, great.
Okay?
Chrissy, it was
Nice
great to
meeting
meet you.
you.
Thanks for coming. All the things that Megan did incorrectly in my assessment today are all easily fixed. The things that she does on her own naturally, we could never train. I would rather have the situation, the scenario with Megan any day of the week because I know I can fix all of those little minor details. They're minor flaws. Either you have it or you don't. You can't read a book and learn, what you're doing out there. It's so crazy. It's a lot happening. These places are busy.
I know, but it can be done. And
Yeah.
seriously, I am forever grateful that I have this job here because
That's awesome.
I don't mean to cry. It's
No.
just like,
Listen, just sitting across from someone that really loves their job that much, you have no idea how meaningful that really is.
it is. Like, I'm kind of had a really rough life, and getting here to this point was like the best part of my life. My father decided he didn't want anything to do with me, so I met this guy and decided to be a little rebel. And after I graduated, I told my mom, I said, I'm leaving home and I'm living with him. And he became abusive, and I was too ashamed to call my mother for help. And sometimes I would sneak out at night and sleep outside in downtown. And it didn't matter to me if anything were to happen to me outside. I just was tired of life. And during that time, I gained a lot of weight. I was 155 and I went to 210 pounds. And I really destroyed myself. But then I came home and my mom took me back in, and I'm like forever thankful, and I owe the world to her. And and here's the best part, though. It gets so good after that, because I got accepted to Penn State, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I was beside myself. And then I came here, and then I lost all that weight, and it was almost like a calling. I was like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
And it's just the biggest blessing I've ever had.
I'm going to tell you this. It's a great story of success. You are a story of success. You are a story of power, and it's a win.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You know, it's very easy for someone like myself to get caught up in my own world. I'm so thankful for moments like we had today, because I kind of get to step outside of it and get my feet back on the ground in so many ways, and not just the retro fitness way. I'm talking about as a human being. I'm so proud of her, and it makes me want to be part of her success. I want to help her succeed. I want to see her cross the threshold. I can tell you this from experience, that good things always happen.
Always.
To good people. And you are a very good person. Today we're in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, Retro Fitness, where we'll be working at the front desk. It's a busy facility, so it would be my expectation that whoever's working is up for the task.
Hi, how are you?
The front desk position is really important. My hope today is to see an energetic, enthusiastic individual that really cares about all the aspects of front desk being executed on exactly how we train them.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, is Jacqueline here?
That's me.
That's you?
Hi.
Jacqueline
How are
Barry.
you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You got your...
I do, yes.
Oh, there we go.
I am ready.
You want to come over this side?
Absolutely.
All right. There's a lot of stuff to know,
Okay.
but it's not hard. You wanna own it, manage it, right? The gym?
Yes.
Okay, so that's even more important. Like me, I'm just a front desk. So
Right.
I just kind of sit here, say my heys, how are you? Walk around, do some of that.
Right.
You know, but most of the time I'm kind of just like this. Here, all right. Someone walks in. Hey, how you doing?
You use that while you work?
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's slow. What else am I supposed to do? I find myself over here, like this, taking pictures of myself. You can run your gym the way you want it to run.
Right.
You can have your employees not take out their phone and take selfies all day, but that's what I like to do. I don't know, I just do my thing. And
So if someone may have a question, and maybe they might not approach you because they think you're busy, they don't want to interrupt your personal...
well, that's actually never happened to me. People love to interrupt here. People love to be obnoxious. I'm not a slave. I don't work for you. I don't know what to do with some people. I just want to punch them in the face sometimes.
Oh, that would be bad.
You'll get there.
You meet her, she seems very nice, these big eyes, and nice girl, and nice smile, and you think, hey, all is right in the world. And then she opens her mouth, and it's like, the bats from hell start flying out.
Members, they're literally stupid. They don't know anything. They don't know how to use a machine, so they're over here looking like doing the machine. And then they come up here and they're like, well, what does protein do? Dude, you don't know what protein does?
She certainly doesn't seem to like people very much. We are in the people business. There's just no other way to put it. When you're here, you're representing us.
Okay, let's get to something important. Do you want to do smoothies?
Yeah, I think it's great.
They're really important. This is the menu, how we make it. It's super explanatory. Like, you would be literally brain dead if you can't get it. So if you look at that and can't understand it, then you should probably turn around and not do this. All right, so go here, scoop.
Got it.
This is our peanut butter and chocolate. Now, we're not supposed to put more than what it says on the menu.
And it says on the menu, 1 pump.
I always put 2.5. We're not supposed to, but it tastes better, honestly.
The juice bar is on average 15% of the annual revenue inside of the gym. It's one area of the gym that I really, really care about.
So you would go 1, 6, go.
Okay.
That makes a disgusting shake, honestly.
Okay.
So what I always do, one, and hold juice.
At some point, I realized that maybe we should have renamed it Jacqueline's Juice Bar because it seems like she's got her own way of doing everything.
Fill it to the top.
Right.
Don't overflow it, because then you'll make a mess. Put it in the sink. That's the
your shake.
perfect shake.
I noticed that there was like extra in here. Like, what do you guys
I
like
dump
make
it out.
samples out of that? You don't offer
I
it to the
just-
member
nope,
at all? You just
dump it out.
Dump it out.
If they want it, they can take it, but if not, oh well.
There is a cost associated with every ingredient that goes into that shake. So when you're dumping that down the sink, you're just dumping money down the sink. We could have sampled it, passed them out to a couple of the members that are out there. There was definitely a better use for that than to watch it go down the sink.
Do you want to show me how to make a shake, just so I know before I let you go?
Sure, if you'd
What would
like.
you Yeah.
Dirty peanut.
You said a dirty peanut, right? Yeah. Okay. Are we doing it the way it says?
No, you're gonna do it the way I told you.
The way you told me. Okay. So we want 2 of these from you, right?
That's not a full
1
cup.
and a half. Okay. How's that?
One more.
1 more.
You gotta pick up the pace, dude. Come on.
Picking up the pace. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. That's enough ice.
Okay. I would normally hit the code, but
Okay, well, I'm telling you the way people like it.
okay.
But if you don't want to listen to me, that's all good. You don't have to win. It's all
I
good
would
for me.
love to listen to you. I
Okay.
just think that maybe we would go with the code. But
Go
you know
ahead,
what?
go with the
We'll
code,
go
dude.
with the code.
Do it up. First of all, Barry's awkward. He's condescending. He's not absorbing anything that I'm saying. Listen to me, because I know what I'm doing. I know my.
How come this isn't punching?
You're probably doing it on the wrong side.
Oh, that is the reason why.
It's not rocket science. It's a hole puncher.
You got a tough drill instructor over here today.
Maybe if you listen to me, I don't know.
Good luck, buddy.
I'm gonna need it today.
I'm gonna kill him.
I want this one, the berry slim.
So berry slim? Sure.
Do you want protein in it or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Want a little
okay.
protein? Okay. And this goes in the 16-ounce cup. I assume it just happens to say it there.
No, you just do a full cup.
You do it in the full cup?
You don't have to go by the book with every situation in your life.
The menu says medium, though, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
but I'm telling you this way. This is how I'm telling
well
you.
then, that's why I forgot. It was Jacqueline's Juice Bar.
Excuse me? I don't think Barry understands that I work here every single day and I know what I'm doing. I know I've been here for 2 years. You don't have people skills, Barry. I'm sorry. You're so condescending and rude to me. I really can't stand it.
Oh, I would never be.
Just wait, baby. Just wait.
Are you new here?
Yes.
Did I eat the perfect?
Today. Lucky me. I'm gonna make you the best shake in the world right now.
Just do it because you're taking way too long. It has to be fast paced. I want you to stop talking. Seriously. I'm never mean. I'm not being mean.
You know, he's her daído.
You okay?
Okay, she's the manager. She's treating me like, okay, huh?
Who the hell does this girl think she is? One member has to experience that attitude. To me, that's one too many. One pomegranate paradise.
Thank you, Barry.
You're very welcome.
I got you. Oh, Akeem, hey. Your payment.
Huh?
Your payment's overdue.
I know. I gotta pay. I'm gonna pay it tomorrow.
No, you have to pay today.
Nuh-uh, Jay.
Hello, no, listen. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't with me, dude.
It's very frustrating for me to listen to this happen, have other people that can hear in an earshot some of the things that she's saying.
No, listen to me.
Oh my God.
I have told you this.
For the sake of the job, I don't want to blow my cover, but the Retro Fitness CEO inside of me really wants to fix this right now. Okay, Jacqueline, I've taken all the information for one day, then I got it all down, so I'm gonna head out.
All right, we'll see.
Okay.
What happens?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
At this point, it's my duty as the franchisor to contact my franchisee, have a conversation about Jacqueline and her future. Derek, hey, I need you to you gotta talk. Like, you gotta try to call me tonight if you can. Just please call me. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. We have some big decisions to make. There's definitely a lot to digest and process over the last couple of days. Time for dinner. Dinner. Jacqueline is certainly a major liability for my company. Just thinking that she's going to be on another shift possibly, and she could be working again tomorrow, and the wrath of her is going to occur to some of my members, it's really bothering the crap out of me. I know without a shadow of a doubt that the owners of this facility would never want a person like that working in their club. Good stuff. We have some things to figure out about Jacqueline and her future at Retro Fitness. Today, I'm at the Retro Fitness in Yonkers, where I'll be working with the general manager.
Sign in, guys. System is up.
The Yonkers location is in a really dense market, so it's a busy club. A lot of activity happens here.
Thank you. Have a good day.
After working with Jacqueline, I can only hope that today won't be like yesterday. So I'm looking forward to getting to work with this employee. Thank you. Are you Yvette?
Yes.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Barry Goosh.
Yvette, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'm just gonna show you around. I'm gonna show you our cardio deck, our machines.
Great.
So let's go.
Okay.
Barry was definitely a little older than what I thought he was gonna be. And I was happy at the fact that he was actually fit, which is not like a fat guy trying to put up a gym.
This is all really nice stuff.
Do you see the cleanliness of it?
You know, it's. Did
you notice that?
You can't help but not. That's interesting.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. We worked really hard on that.
Yeah, you must pay
We
attention
worked really
to
hard
that.
on that. These are my dumbbell racks.
What do we do here? Let's see.
They're definitely dirty. These right here are called wipes.
Isn't there a spray that you guys could buy for that?
No. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go through each one,
Okay.
through the whole thing.
Yvette, she's a little bit of an alpha. She has her system of cleaning the dumbbell racks. It's not perfect, in my opinion.
You think when you have your own place, you're gonna get like a spray to do it, or?
I gotta imagine if you have a diluted solution that you could probably add water to, which I think I've seen.
Yeah, but then you still have to go through it though.
You still gotta use
You're
your
gonna spray it, and what's gonna happen? You gotta wipe it down.
Well, wouldn't you use a rag, though?
Yeah.
I believe there is a more efficient and less expensive way to do that, and the tasks still get done to a very high degree.
I'm gonna go check on the staff real quick. I'll be right back, okay?
I will be right here.
I know you will.
Okay, you would definitely want to do this task with a rag, not with these wipes. This is not a cost-effective way to do this.
What is he doing now?
Still on the dumbbells. He's gonna be there for a while.
What do you have him doing?
Cleaning everything. How you do it? You know how you take them off and put them clean around? Yeah.
There's so much waste here with this method.
Might as well. You can learn how to do everything.
The biggest offender is right in that little crevice. Oh, boy.
Barry, are you sweating?
No way. Sweat. I only glow.
Good. You see with a spray, what you would do is you would spray it and think it's done. With these,
Oh, no,
you
when I
actually
said
see.
spray, I mean spray it, take a rag, and drag. Then you take a dry rag, go behind it, shake it like that, and that residue you just got, you won't get.
I'm kind of like insulted. Yeah, the wipes work, and they're just fine, and we're sanitizing this right now. That's what we're doing here at Retro of Yonkers. What I want to do is I want to go over some phone calls with you. These phone calls that we're making, these are delinquencies. Yonkers, it's sad to say, it's a whole different demographic here. People around here don't pay their cell bill on time. You can disconnect it and then put it back and a whole bunch of stuff. So let's say the billing company, they're calling them for a whole week 4 or 5 times. They don't pick up the phone, they erase the number, which makes it so much harder for me.
So the billing company is deleting a number out of
Yes.
Your system.
Once it doesn't work once or twice, if they actually delete it.
That should never happen. I think we should at least keep the number in the system, marking it, this number's been deactivated. I would imagine that could probably be fixed with a phone call or two from someone.
No, we've tried. I mean, we've tried. Hey, how you doing? This is my fiance.
Hey, how are you? I'm Barry.
That's Barry.
Nice to meet you.
We were just going over everything.
It's a lot.
Yeah, he'll tell you, we trying to go
Say
on
goodbye to your
trips
personal life.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
Sometimes I go home, cook, and come and go downstairs.
You live in this building?
Yeah, I do.
So you have like the shortest commute in the world, which is probably
Which is
actually worse
horrible.
because
It's
not only is you don't get called, they expect you to probably come on in and
Right
fix
now,
something,
like
right?
I have Retro right here.
Living in the building where the gym is, that's crazy.
I came to see if you wanted something to eat.
No, I'm okay.
There was probably a time when I wished that I could have lived upstairs from my gym. I may be divorced right now if that was the case, but anyone who's doing something at a high level for a long time, you got to unplug the battery for a second and just let it recharge. You from this area? Like, did you grow up
No,
there?
I'm from Miami.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
How'd you wind up here?
He's from here.
What about your family? Where are they?
My mom lives in Italy.
What?
Yeah.
Your mom's in Italy?
Yeah.
What is she doing there?
She got deported back to Italy.
Did you get to see her?
I don't get to see her as often, but I need to make an effort and go see her now because she's sick.
What's the matter?
She has lupus. Yeah, she's had it for a while, for like 28 years. She's a fighter, though, and God willing, she'll be good.
Wow. My mother passed away when I was young.
What did your mom have that she died?
Melanoma? Skin cancer?
Yeah? And how old were you?
I was 16 when she passed away. But I gotta tell you, I think what you're doing now is probably harder than what I was doing because at a different level, you don't get to be there and you know.
Like, I don't feel like I got to enjoy my mom as much as I wanted to enjoy her. And she was telling me she can't hold on to next Christmas to see me. She was like, I don't want to wait till Christmas to see you because I don't think I'll make it.
Wow. You gotta bring it in for a hug, you bet. Get in here. Come on, girl. Come on. That's gonna be all right now. I definitely could feel your pain. I understand that for sure. When you have a commonality like that with another human being, it's pretty deep, and you feel for them. Especially if you felt it, you can understand it. You don't want to see anyone go through pain when you know the pain. It's hard.
Let's get back to calls.
All right, we're gonna do more calls. All right.
Yeah, we're not done. We have 295 people.
Coming up, how will the employees react when they find out Barry is actually the boss?
I'm not Barry, actually. No. I'm Eric Casaburi, the CEO and founder of Retro Fitness.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Got the same eyes.
And what will happen when he finally confronts Jacqueline?
You're completely wrong about that. Because, no, don't, like, seriously, I don't.
There's no answer you could possibly say right now, none, that is going to be acceptable. All the people that I've worked with, they think they've been called here to give feedback on whether or not I deserve to win my own gym. And I still don't know what I'm going to do about Jacqueline.
Hi.
So, tell me about Barry.
Barry did seem nervous in the beginning, but I felt like he warmed up a lot.
Very rude, condescending.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barry was probably nervous because Barry was afraid that maybe his wig would have moved.
Don't tell me you're Barry, please.
I'm not Barry, actually.
No.
I'm Eric Casaburi, the CEO and founder of Retro Fitness,
Okay.
who was acting as Barry undercover because you're on Undercover Boss.
Really? So I made you clean all the dumbbells.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious right now?
Got the same eyes.
Jacqueline,
Yes, Eric.
you were my biggest fear of going undercover.
Why?
The first thing that I took note of that was completely unacceptable was how you treated some of our members right in front of them.
How did I treat some of the members? Your payment's overdue.
I know, I gotta pay tomorrow.
No, you have to pay today. Hello, no, listen. Don't f with me, dude. First of all, you're coming at me saying that I'm disrespectful to members, which is completely false. Because, no, don't, like, seriously, I don't.
There's no answer you could possibly say right now, none,
Okay.
that is going to be acceptable.
Okay.
So you can sit here for 15 minutes and talk about this.
I won't, but okay.
Don't waste both our time.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it makes no sense that you would treat someone that way. None.
Okay.
Some of the other things that were very noticeable to me, I asked you specifically, why are you dumping product down the drain? There was extra shake left. No, it's just extra, we just throw that away. That's unacceptable. That's worse than stealing in some cases because it's money right down the drain, literally.
Okay.
The toughest one I had is how you were speaking about the members.
Members, they're literally stupid. They don't know anything.
The members, they treat us like crap, or they say this, or
It tells you a lot about me as a person, because you're completely wrong about that.
told me about you as an employee. I don't know you as a person.
You don't know me as exactly.
I don't want to know
me
you as a person.
Oh,
I
okay,
want to know
well,
you as
you
an
know what?
employee,
That's
'cause what
unfortunate
are.
for you.
You're not my employee, you're someone else's.
Okay.
Tell me what you think about that as an employee of the company, representing the company, how that behavior is.
I don't know what you want me to say. sorry. Like, I don't know what you want me to say in that situation.
All right, well, there's one other person that I want to be part of this conversation. Hey, can you send him in? Thank you, sir.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi,
Think you
Bob.
know who this is?
Yes, I know who it is.
Hi, Eric.
Bob, I called you in because you're my franchisee and Jacqueline's direct boss. What I witnessed there was nothing shy of scary. In fact, I left the job early. I had to get the hell out of there. I said, I gotta call Bob. I can't believe there's someone on this staff that's doing this at this club.
You're aware of what he told me, right?
No, yeah, I know everything, but like, you...
You know the way.
No, because you know me, Bob.
Using language behind the behind the desk.
And do you ever see that? Do you ever see me do that? No, because I don't do that.
You did it in front of the CEO
But
of
I
the
didn't
company.
know it was him, obviously. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have acted that way.
That makes it worse. That you didn't know it was him. Obviously, you wouldn't do it if it was him. That club is my baby, and you know that.
I know, and
I go there when I'm sick. I go there when I'm tired. I drive 72 miles to get to that club every day.
seriously, no, this needs to be, like, talked about without, like, the CEO of the company right in front of my face staring at me.
I would never have an employee like that behind my counter. You know that. When I feel like I get stabbed in the back, there's a whole nother Bob.
So you got stabbed in the back?
I can't make it any more clear. I can't have you behind the counter like this. I'm disappointed, Jack. We have to part ways. There's nothing else I could do.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
I'm so pissed, honestly.
Bob, I thank you, man. I really do. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in.
Eric does not know what he's talking about. I'm a good person. I really am. Like, I don't know how to show it in any way more than I have. And yeah, maybe I dropped. Sorry. God bit me, seriously. Like, I can't even deal.
Yvette, I had such a great experience working with you. One thing I don't want to forget about, that I just remembered, the billing issue with the telephone number.
Yes. The billing company, they're calling them for a whole week 4 or 5 times. They don't pick up the phone, they erase the number, which makes it so much harder for me.
We're gonna have that fixed for you right away.
Thank you, thank you. No, thank you.
You know, it was actually great to also get to know you on a personal level. I know so well what you're going through with your mom. What I'd like to do, I would like to pay for your trip to go see Mom and spend as much time as you need there and not have to worry about anything. Just focus on her.
Like, thank you. Like, I don't even know what to
Yvette,
say. Thank you so much.
I want to thank you. What you give every day, you give it 100%. But what I don't want to see is I don't want to see you get burnt out. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to also give you $10,000 for you and your fantastic man who I met. I want you both to go on a nice long vacation.
Thank you. Barry.
Yvette, in addition to that, what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you $30,000 so when you get home, you and your fiance can start your new life together.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like, a lot of people don't know that hard work actually pays off, and I hope people seeing this and realizing this, like, that dope. Thank you. I'm excited. I feel really good. The fact that he even gave me the money to go see my mom, that's crazy. Thank you. I'm really happy and I'm really thankful. He definitely, like, changed my life. He definitely did.
I gotta tell you, Megan, the energy that you give off, it's uncoachable.
Yay! That was so good! My gosh, you're a pro already. I just went through that rough time and brought me down, but I got a job in the place that changed my life. So, like, it really doesn't get any better than that.
When you talked about you lost weight and you said you got to see my before and afters, I want to see a picture of your before and afters. Do you have it?
Yeah, I have some on my phone.
I want to see them. God,
Here's one here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I know.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to use those before and after pictures and some of our marketing, actually. Because I think it's inspiring, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. It'd be great to see a lot of people do the same thing as me.
Exactly. Well, one of the things we talked about that really hit home for me was your personal life. What I'd like to do is I'd like to give you $15,000 for you to find a place of your own and continue to build your independence.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh.
We also talked about you going to school, and you're clearly excited about your career.
Oh, yeah.
Megan, I'd like to give you $40,000 to pay for your school loans.
Oh my God.
And leave you finished with school debt-free.
Thank you, Dad.
You gotta finish.
I will finish, I swear. No,
finish.
I'm on my way of making the dean's list again.
Now that we're gonna have you loan-free, I'd like to give you $20,000 to just moving forward money.
Oh my God. This is beyond my dreams. I never thought that a year and a half ago when I was going through that I would have this right now. And that I'd be able to live my life without any worry. Can I hug you right now, please?
Yes,
Oh my
can.
God. I went through that rough time and I thought I would never just continue in life. I didn't feel like living anymore, and now I'm like here and I have a chance to live and be happy and start my life. Like, oh my gosh, this is so unreal.
It's been a long week. On this journey, I saw some amazing things, met some amazing people. You know, I also saw some things I wasn't happy about from some individuals that I felt didn't really fit into the retro fitness model. I learned about the core values of always doing your best at everything you do from my mother. And I kind of approach business like that. Perfection is something that we want to achieve, but it's an ongoing effort. So I'm excited to go back to work and get those things fixed.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.